This is our final project presentation for Making a Child Life program. For this course, The Hospitalized Child, our final project assignment is to design a child life program that fits our given monetary amount and specific population of patients. A child life specialist is someone who works for a hospital and provides support and assistance to families and patients, emotionally, physically, and mentally. They are an important part of the medical team and help families and patients cope and understand their condition. In the NICU, there are many little ones accompanied by parents and siblings that need support and guidance. The program description has hours of operation from 8 to 11, 1 to 4, and 6 to 9, and that is 7 days per week. The population reached is NICU babies, siblings, parents, and families. The NICU is located in a large community hospital, and we were supposed to start a working position in this area. So our budget is $80,000, and so we began with flooring, which was luxury vinyl tile. So there are 3 infant rooms with 2 infants per room, and then there's a single infant room that just has 1 incubator. And they are 3,200 square foot rooms. In each room, there's a lounge chair, and then there is a couch. And there are also many fridges located in some of the rooms. And so there's the budget for that. And then we decided that we were going to repaint, and so the cost for painting each room is also in there. And we decided that some of the supplies that we needed were some disinfectant wipes, and we thought that breast pumps were a big need in the NICU. And so then you can see the cost of the incubator, and then the 6 infant warmer beds for the other rooms. And then there were 7 televisions total for that were in the rooms. And then toys calculated was around $620, and we'll go into toy detail later. And so that all totals up to $80,000. So salaries and items purchased for the hospital are important because staff need to feel comfortable so that they provide the best care and create a good environment. And in order for patients and family to feel comfortable in the program, the staff must be comfortable and be able to act in a manner that makes the family and patients feel more at home. So when staff are provided with adequate supplies and, things they need to do their job, they feel more comfortable and confident, and then in turn can provide better care, and then patients feel like they're taken better care of and feel better about themselves. And again, the hours covered. And so for the number of staff that we researched for a child life program, it can range from 1 to 30. So we're preferably just going to start out with a few, like 2 or 3 child life specialists starting in the NICU. And then as the program goes, we could add more positions based on, that need and growth. So salaries for child life specialists start around $46,000 and range to $58,000. So starting a child life position working in the NICU will bring the hospital growth and the chance to better serve their patients. Child life specialists work with kids of all ages as well as their families and siblings to create a better health experience. They bring in skills that some nurses and doctors don't have. For example, when a child is sick in the NICU, a specialist will bring in age-appropriate toys and stimuli for the babies. They will also provide comfort and words to the family as they experience a stressor in their life. Child Life has many techniques they use as pretend medical tools to show the family and siblings what their baby is experiencing to make the situation more comfortable and understandable. Because we as healthcare professionals are more used to the medical vocabulary and, the hospital setting and what's going on there because we work there, but these patients and babies that are coming in, it is a foreign place to them. So Child Life can help them feel more comfortable and can answer any questions that they have, and they kind of assist the doctors and nurses. So I just think this is a great program, and I think these Child Life specialists are a great need and should be in every hospital. And so for our project, we decided that a hospital administrator donor had just donated $25,000 to this program. And in the future, we can use this money towards more pods for the NICU, and we can create a family lounge space and more up-to-date equipment, so a bigger area for families to really feel at home and more equipment that can better serve patients. So here's some images of some toys that we think are age appropriate for NICU. So we had like some mobiles that can go on each of the beds. There's stuffed animals that can be used for the babies, and then also probably for siblings as well if they need them. Crib mirrors, which can be very stimulating for the babies. There's also some soft ring rattles that babies can play with, and then we decided to do bubbles, because bubbles can be a great distractor and are very fun for families and siblings. And then there's also we did books that families and siblings can also read, or that parents could read to their babies. And then we did some coloring sets that can be a way for patients and families to express themselves, and just a great way to get your mind off some of the things. And then there's also some crafts that we would have available: jewelry making, jewelry, drawing sets, just things to keep them busy while they're at the NICU. So some ways to deter theft and broken toys is you can mark the toys with the hospital logo or initial. And that way, hopefully families and patients will know that they belong to the hospital. It's critical that staff wash and inspect the toys each time they are used in order to prevent sickness and harm. Babies can put these in their mouth and, drool and, just like that kind of thing. And also, the hospital is actually kind of a dirty place, and so it's just, we need to keep that stuff clean. And then it's important that no sharp edges, cracks, or holes are on the toys, because that can be a hazard for children and can lead to infection within the hospital. So toys that are washable, such as the stuffed animals or the soft rattles, are encouraged, or toys that are plastic that can be cleaned or bleached easily, stuff like that. And so these toys are used for coping and distraction. So if a baby's having a small tube put in or a procedure, these toys, rattles, mobile, can be used as a distraction, as also for coping. So the space layout, this is our color palette, and we just decided to do some neutral pastels, and that we just think that creates like a very happy, open environment. And so here's kind of a picture in the corner of a space that's, kind of an example of what we might be looking at. It has the chair and the couch, and there's the bed, the little pod, and there's a area for a physician as well, and then there's the TV. And so the flooring that we're going to use is a luxury vinyl tile, and so I read that it's actually very common in hospital now. It's very popular, it's easy to clean, and we are going to choose like a lighter neutral color that's in our paper, but that we just think creates more openness and a calming factor. So the space will include a section for family and friends, as well as the kangaroo space and breastfeeding space. Again, they're 3,200 square feet. There's the nursing station, and so the pods, the kind of layout, the pods are all visible from the nursing station to ensure the most effective care for patients and families. And then there's also an area for families to wait and sit outside the NICU. So finally, we believe we have started a working position in the NICU of a large community hospital. We made improvements and completed some housekeeping details to the NICU in hopes that it will help the Child Life program grow. Child Life specialists are in place to support children and their families through a medical event or stay. Our project includes many toys that NICU patients and their siblings can enjoy to help with coping and development. Overall, we utilized our budget and hope to expand and grow in the future on top of beginning our program and staffing. Adding Child Life specialists to the NICU will greatly improve patient care and satisfaction. And I think just researching this career, it makes me want to, I admire them so much more, and I just think it's a great profession, and yep, and there are resources. Thanks for listening.